Dred and Harriet Scott are some of the most important people in the history of the United States, and they happen to have resided here at Fort Snelling.
They were both born in Virginia. They ended up in St. Louis ultimately, but they met and married at Fort Snelling in Minnesota.
Dred and Harriet Scott were part of a network that brought enslaved people to Minnesota. To be enslaved in Minnesota at Fort Snelling was nothing minor, nothing small. It was still slavery.
Harriet Robinson was also born in Virginia, probably around 1815. She was younger than Dred, and she was owned by Lawrence Tolliver, the Indian agent for this area. So he was her enslaver when she met Dred Scott.
Harriet has always been listed as a laundress or a washerwoman. Her mother taught her that skill because she knew she would always be able to find work that would need to be done no matter what else was going on.
They were ultimately married, which is also a very unusual situation for enslaved people, and had a wedding ceremony here at Fort Snelling.
There being no minister in the country, I officiated as a justice of the peace and united many, closing with the union of Dred Scott and Harriet Robinson, my servant girl, which I gave him.
This was not really an official marriage at the time because it wasn't legal. Tolliver either sold or gave Harriet to Dr. Emerson so the two could be living as a married couple.